Welcome to Rehan School Notes. We will listen to the learning journeys of students and facilitators. We will hear about their progress, how people grow skills, confidence, and direction. And in each episode, we will talk honestly about what helped, what didn't, and what would make the next step easier. And the aim is to celebrate growth and improve the path for everyone. I welcome today's guest. It's Hamzah FreelancingWala, a student at Rehan School. Hamzah, welcome.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. It's an honor to come on your show.
Should I start with warm-up question?
Yes, miss, you may start.
I bet it will be interesting for you. If you found, let's say, $100,000, what would you do with that?
First of all, as part of my religion, I would donate half of it to charity, and the half of it I would spend it on the upgradation of my family.
Anything interesting?
Interest the type of family upgradation. I mean, if our there are some errors in our house, to fix them with using those 50,000 and leaving the rest for other future emergencies if it happens.
Mm-hmm. So it's like for the immediate needs and savings, right?
Yes, it's for the needy people and for saving business.
Take me back to the beginning. How did you first hear about Rehan School and why? What's the reason why you joined?
And the way I got to know about Rehan School is it's just like mm, on random weekday, me and my mother were just looking or scrolling through social media 2 years back, you can say, and all of a sudden we found about Rehan School that it is AI school and it will teach you how to communication skills and all of the other new skills and new AI tools. So after a little discussion, I had decided to choose my pathway of joining the Rehan School Online Academy to improve my communication and grow myself.
And do you regret that step?
Yes, ma'am.
If you regret that step,
I would never regret that because thanks well, it was a very big like jump for me to go to the levels which I thought that I would be going when I was at 18 or 21. But Alhamdulillah, I'm on those steps when I'm only 14.
you are only 14 and you attend also physical school, so you can compare, or is it comparable actually?
Yeah, I have also attended physical school, so it's the main difference is they teach you about the old education and there are tests and all of those things which students are stressed about. Here in Rehan School, it's like you don't have any test and you just do everything and you solve your problems yourself.
So, what have you learned at Rehan School? What exactly is that? What are the projects you work on?
The projects I like that I made in Rehan School is mostly I loved coding. Like I did coding by myself on at the age of just 14, and I have built many like almost 30 plus applications with the help of AI in coding with AI.
Do you know why it's called vibe coding?
Yeah, vibe coding as in using artificial intelligence to help you in coding so you can master coding more quickly and more seamlessly.
Hmm. What exactly you built? What software or what app?
With any app which the people would like to use, but in my opinion I prefer that Gemini is the best tool for coding. Yes, it does give you a few errors, but if you like give it those details and prompts to like actually solve it, so then it is really solves it and it enhances the thing.
So you recommend to use Gemini before ChatGPT?
Yes, I do recommend using Gemini for
Mhm.
for
At least today, right? Maybe tomorrow some other powerful AI will come.
maybe it's the AI world. Tools are coming and going.
Tell me, what have you built? Like, what app? What should I imagine when you say you are coding and you build like website and applications? What should I imagine?
You can imagine as if I have built my own Facebook, my own LinkedIn, and my own Pinterest and YouTube clone, as well as my own uh, Yango and Kareem clone, as well as freelancing platforms such as Fiverr and Upwork and People Per Hour. You can imagine that I have built that.
How do you feel about that when I say tell you that when I visited Pakistan, I attended some event. It was probably some kind of huge test, and as well, people were uh, like showing their projects
Yeah.
to public, and I was there and I saw, for example, university students who built a Facebook clone. And now you are telling me that you are 14 years old boy and you actually can make it like how fast?
If I don't face any errors in the coding in the code, I can make it in 15-20 minutes then and there. But
Wow.
if there are some errors, some most of the errors or some errors which unexpectedly come up, they take a long time in 2-3 hours, or you can say at least 1 or 2 days. It could take.
Can you imagine some students, some people have to like study for years, and their final projects at the university is like Facebook clone, and you can make it in several hours. How
Yes,
it feels like.
yes, I can imagine. Rehan School and the normal education system has a really big difference.
Don't you miss like grading?
Uh, Apologies, ma'am, I couldn't get your
Yeah,
question.
if you miss like grading and tests at physical school, don't you miss it in Rehan School? How you know that you are a good student in Rehan School?
In Rehan School, you can say it's basically a school where they don't test you the way they test you in physical schools. So yeah, you can just say that it doesn't test you in Rehan School like physical school, and it's really surprising that you can see how you are growing with the help of AI. You can use AI to get to know how you are growing, as well as the wonderful mentors in the school to see and actually uh, meet with those people who are with Rehan School, who can give you the your real time progress that you are doing great, you are grown this much, you have more to go.
How do facilitators help you if you have AI to do and advise everything?
The facilitators, they help, they are a big help, they are a really, you can say, if we have an error, they are the bridge between me and the one who is fixing the error. So for example, if you don't have your databases, you can ask your lead facilitator and they will make for you the databases instead of you having to contact the guy, the person who makes databases by yourself. You can just contact your lead facilitator and they'll make you, you can say it's just a bridge, it's just a bridge between you and that person.
You are very young still, and do you even, for example, use Google search, or you just really jump right away to AI tools?
I use, if I have to search something, I personally use Comet myself. I just give it the prompt on like find me this on this niche, and it just by itself with the help of AI, it automatically searches for me the things and gives me the things on my right expectation.
How you feel asking questions at physical school and how it feels at Rehan School? Is there any difference?
Uh, I can only say that the difference between physical school and enhanced school is that it's AI, and you basically aren't being tested here. You are being empowered and you are being growed for the future. So you can basically enlighten yourself in the future and not be one of those who have missed the opportunities to enlighten and start working on their future now rather than working in the future itself. So when you're in the future, you're already well prepared. You know what AI tool is the best for coding, which is for designing, and which is for like prompting and all that.
Okay, I guess you have heard that, for example, using AI, people might consider cheating. So where is that? Um, mm, do you find it cheating when you use AI, or is there any situation where when you would consider it cheating?
If it's just like normally you aren't given any instructions, they just ask you to do the thing and you use AI by yourself. I don't consider it cheating. I consider it as your personal tutor for free, which is in your pocket, who does it for you then and there in a few seconds. Yes, if the homework giver or the person who has given the homework says that you don't use AI in these, then in that case it may turn into cheating as he has already given the instructions and you have went against.
So you are like AI guy and coding. What's the most boring subject or project at Rehan School for you?
All of my coding projects are they are a precious gem to me. I am also surprised that I have created this in such a young age, and alhamdulillah I am able to create almost two or three, probably if I put my entire heart in it, I create 4 to 5 clones in a single day. So I'm really proud of myself that I am this much empowered that I am capable to do 5 tasks in just a single in a matter of 24 hours.
Is there anything boring at the class?
Nothing is boring. The environment is really well. The classmates, the students, especially the facilitators, they are the they are the best one for you who motivate you when you are down.
Hmm. So how you want to use that skill you are learning in future? Do you see it using in your profession? What it would be?
Yeah, in a professional way in the future, as you know that it's a school for future leaders who start working on their future now rather than later. So if the one who are starting to work then and there, they would realize on what a big opportunity they have missed. And for the who have already worked on their future before the future coming, they can enhance their professional skills, they can enhance themselves professionally to show to the CEOs and all of them, all of those big names, so they can be impressed that you are well prepared, you know how to do this, you know how to do that, so they can then and there ask you to do this for them at a high rate of money, at a high payment stance. So there your earning process can also start.
I have heard that, for example, part of the Reha School is to build a startup to solve a problem for, I don't know, million people. And how do you think about it? If you think about a startup you should create, what would that be?
Yeah, that's a really that kind of thing you have just mentioned, that you feel it is impossible, but since we are us students and the facilitators and everyone in Rehan School is prepared with AI for the future, they'll do it easily. They'll find their idea, they'll find the issues using ChatGPT or Gemini, and they'll create all of the sites using AI as well. They don't have to do the code. The website is just built then and there for you. So it's a really inspiring thing
Hmm. So you don't
because
have any startup in mind which you would create yet? You're still learning.
yet, no, but as ChatGPT and Gemini are like really enhanced to find stuff for you, you can. I'm also thinking to just give it a small prompt to find me the things which are problematic in computers, like either converting from uh, PDF to Word or Word to PDF, but as there are many on the internet, they charge you a higher price, but you charge, but for example, you just charge them like $2 a month. Meanwhile, other platforms are charging $16 a month for the useless features which you don't need, because you just need to convert it from PDF to Word. So in a simple way, you that's a there's a startup. For now, that's one of my ideas, and I'm also looking to identify, or you can say, um, upgrade those ideas using the help of AI.
How you balance your on-screen time? Don't you spend like a lot of time, on screen?
Yes, that's true that I spend most of my time and most of my day on screen. Yeah, I do also spend off screen time with my family, with my brothers, and I also go for cycling and walk to just take a glimpse of the fresh air. If you're stressed, you can say cycling and walk for me is a type of a meditation which helps me like rejuvenate myself so I can start working again.
So, kind of meditation we are doing at the class. Is that something for you?
Yes, that is definitely something for me because after the walk, that's it's. Uh, I tell you, this meditation, the cycling and walking meditation isn't as much as effective as you can say. It's an exercise for you, which makes you tired and which makes you want to sleep or drink something cold. So, but the meditation which is being done in Rehan School is a really um, that kind of meditation which in just 10 or just even fewer seconds it makes you rejuvenated than you expected to be rejuvenated by this meditation. And there are more and more ways of meditation, doing meditation, are being unveiled in Rehan School using the help of AI.
Hamza, I will give you a very difficult question now. Do you know what are books? What books are? Did you see the book?
Yes, I have seen the books for the past 10 years of my life now.
Oh, really? Because I think you kids of that age, you don't even really know what the books are, or what was the last book, like book which you chose to read?
The last book which I chose to read, or you can say as in for my physical school, is my math workbook
No,
actually.
no, no, not school textbooks. Just the
Com-
book that you are interested to read, or something like that, like in your free time.
yeah. So
Hard.
in my free time, if I read books, sometimes I'd spend some time surfing the internet to find books which are popular and read them myself. Or if I've read or done too much screen time, I just read my favorite series, which is Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I read it again and again because it's a really nice thing and a really funny thing for me to read. So that's the one which I prefer the most.
So you don't use audiobook. You really read a book, physical book, right?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
as
Hmm.
yeah, that's also true that as the world is evolving into technology, audiobooks are also there where you can just click and you'll listen it all. Yeah, I'm thinking to try it, but for now I'm stick to the old fashioned.
That's nice to hear, actually. So you don't use social media like the way people, most people do, probably, like scrolling. Um, or do you? Do you use? I have heard, that YouTube actually will allow parents to stop their kids from scrolling. I think that YouTube will
Yeah,
have some kind of policy.
yes. So since we our us type of kids are getting smarter and smarter, we are finding more and more ways to keep on scrolling most of the time of the day.
Okay. Mm, another question, which is like very maybe vague. Success. What do you imagine this word means for you? Success. Be successful.
It means that all of the goals which you had put in your teenage life to achieve in your adult life, you have achieved them, you can say. And most the biggest thing is going to Makkah. If you just go to Makkah
Mm.
for once or twice, you can say your life is done. You have done the biggest goal of your life. Yeah, there are smaller and smaller goals still waiting for you, which can help you more and more. But I personally believe that going to Makkah is the biggest goal of my life.
Mhm. And we have one past item from the previous guest who was interested to hear about some funny thing that happened to you. Do you remember some funny thing that happened to you? Situation?
Yeah, one situation which I will never forget was I was one time in grade two, and I was in those times I was interested in barbery, like barber, to like cut hairs in this style
Uh-huh.
in that style. And meanwhile, my teacher is teaching other students. They are focusing. I'm in one corner of the class. I'm cutting my hair myself with this they give you to cut the paper. Yeah, at that time it was I was doing it myself to try myself. Then later on I got to know in that time that you shouldn't supposed to do that. But yeah, it was a new thing I got to know in my life.
Mm, it's a wonderful story to tell. Tell me, Hamza, where do you live?
I am originally from Rawalakot, Azad, Kashmir, and I'm currently residing in Abu Dhabi, the United Arab Emirates.
Hmm. So you visit Kashmir sometimes or not so often?
Some if we get it, see, Vishana, it depends on the time. If you can see from your work or your job, you can see in as an example that if you have done most of the thing and you have time, free time to go and see your loved ones, yeah, we go. But for now, we aren't planning to go on
Hmm.
such, because the work is also burdening and I am also focusing to empower myself at Rehan School. So for now, no, but inshallah, I will definitely go. Yeah, I go
Uh,
oftenly, but not that often.
but not that often. What country would you like to visit? Except Mecca, of course, and or what city?
The one which I would really like to visit is Maldives. I have seen way too many.
Maldives.
Yeah, I've seen way too many nature videos and photos on the social media. So now I'm
Hmm.
also to see to see nature for the first time in life. Probably for the I do because yeah, I have visited nature in my childhood, but as you know, as you grow, you get more things in your mind and you forget. So
Mm. Would you like to add something we didn't discuss and you would like to share with me and with the audience?
the thing I would like to share is just some type of piece of advice you can say is um, just never give up. Just keep consistently working, even if you have to put your entire heart into it. Put it if you want, but you don't put it because someone else is telling you to put it. Put it in for example, someone's telling you to do video editing, you put your heart in video editing even though you don't want to do it. So if you want to do in graphic designing, tell them that you don't want to do video editing, you want to do specifically graphic designing, and put your heart into that thing which you think yourself would be beneficial for you in the future. um, so it would make you feel like you have achieved your goal of learning the thing which you dreamed to learn at the big ages as 22 or 23, and you have learned, and here you have learned them in at the ages of 13 and 14. So
Did you
consistency is
hear? Never give up.
yes, ma'am, never give up.
Thank you, Hamza. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching Voices of
Most
Rehan School, and thank you, Hamza, for contributing your perspective today. These conversations are important because they help us understand what supports progress and what gets in the way. So improvements are built on real experiences and not assumptions. And We will use it to strengthen the learning and support inside Rehan School, hopefully. So, thank you very much for today, Hamza.
Thank,
See
thank you so
you.
much. It's an honor to be on your show.